Ed Golod, Speedcast, here back with Andy Lee, COO, co-founder of Vensery Biosciences. Andy, good to see you again.
Great to be here.
Question. You folks are, I don't want to do a percentage. Let's just say you're a significant way down the road for a cure. I'll let your other content and investors discuss that as a side. How big is this market economically versus cancer, heart disease, et cetera?
So currently in the US, about $25 billion a year is spent just on therapeutics for Parkinson's disease. About $50 billion a year total cost of care there. So when you add that up over the lifetime of a first-in-class drug, if you can assume that these things just mask the symptoms, and a drug that actually slows progression, everybody's going to want to take, should be able to take that whole market. And the estimated value of a drug that can slow Parkinson's progression is about $100 billion.
And $100 billion is not the final answer. I spend a lot of time with you. There's a number above that I fall off the chair when you tell me. Tell me about that number.
Right. So Parkinson's is just the beginning. Now, we talked about before, the mitochondrial quality control mechanisms underlie one of the core aspects of aging. And so if you can increase this, it's likely that a single drug will have application for many diseases. When you look at this platform being able to cure Parkinson's disease and heart failure and liver, and now you're getting to potentially $1 trillion value.
And that brings in diabetes. I mean, we can go on for hours.
Absolutely. It would be reasonable to expect that if this drug works and does what it's supposed to, this could be the most valuable drug of all time.
Yeah. And I want you to repeat that because in the world of media, not social media, but professional media, Wall Street Journal and Fortune magazine and LinkedIn, real media, say that again, because I know it and I live it with you. You just said something that's pretty incredible about the most. Tell me that again.
Yeah, if this drug works the way we expect it will, it could be the most valuable drug of all time.
Because of the multiplicity impact.
Because it can solve many diseases. You can look at each of these is a $25 to $50 billion a year market. And if we can solve 5 or 10 or 20 of them, take it to the extreme. If this drug increases health span and lifespan, the core causes of aging are reversed. It's not just sick people, it's all people are going to want to.
It's everybody. And you know that because we're also friends. I've been an insulin diabetic 29 years. And I've been fortunate, and it's economics, that the last few weeks I went on the first non-tethered automated pump with an algorithm that automatically doses and adjusts my insulin and gets pretty exciting. So diabetes is like top third in the country. So we're not just talking people having a rare kidney disease. We're talking hundreds of millions of people that have a disease times multiple diseases. So in essence, you're really working on, I consider it, a platform, not necessarily a pill.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's really part of our core business strategy. We never had a goal to make a drug to cure a disease. It's looking for multiplier effects where we can find one target that can apply to many things. And we really came to this with Parkinson's disease, where we knew human genetics of Parkinson's and the hallmarks of aging overlap. And within that are a series of targets to improve the biological system that we can make drugs for. And so we've started that. Now, you can take that same approach and look at the 8 other hallmarks of aging that are known about, telomere length and DNA damage repair and on, inflammation. Look at those things and overlap with where we know there's human genetically mediated disease. And you come up with, dozens, hundreds, thousands of other places where the exact same process we've used for Parkinson's and aging can be repeated for other diseases.
Yeah, and that's why this is such a crazy conversation. We're going to talk a lot more about this, and we're going to also talk later on about this whole mitochondria impact. And I translate that into a transport. You're really working on a transport mechanism to bring the right drug into the right cell, into the right organ at the right time, and trigger an event. And it's complex, but it's digestible. So this has been another fabulous, moment with you. Again, this is Ed Golod, Speedcast, and Andy Lee, and thanks for joining.
Thank you.